Well, look who's here. The promising newcomer who managed to leash Broly somehow.
Indeed, my Lord Frieza. It's an honor and a privilege to serve you. I can think of no better.
Save your lies for the foolish.
A soldier by the name of Paragus was serving aboard this ship. Strangely, after your arrival, no one seems to remember he existed. My pet theory is that you took his place. I was hoodwinked, but only for the most fleeting of moments. My mind is clear now, and your deception is obvious. You're the cause of this counterfeit memory, so tell me, who are you?
No way! The crystal's power didn't consume you? So you adapted to it! Unbelievable! Please, tell me everything. I think the two of us could work very well together.
To think that sullen brute could be transformed into such a pliant minion. Aiding your research in energy harvesting was the right choice. My forces are much stronger for it now. However, collecting said energy is no simple undertaking. After all, we do grab it from under the Time Patrollers' noses. I wonder, why haven't you done anything about them yet? Demolishing their base and wiping them out would certainly streamline the process.
Right. 'Cause how did stomping around making a mess work out for you? Did you beat Goku when I wasn't looking? Think not. I don't make a habit of wasting my energy like certain people. I can't justify it. My time's far too valuable.
The tiniest mutt has the biggest bark. What say you, stowaway? Have any thoughts on the matter? From the look of you, you're certainly no fighter. Eavesdropping on our plans, and trespassing as well. My, but we do have some rogues among my underlings.
Frieza! Phew! Start talking. What have you done to history here?
I wish I could tell you. If we're being honest, I don't recall creating a rift like that. Okay, maybe we used too many crystals at once. That power influx has a tendency to mess with other timelines. But on the bright side, that means all the more energy and data points for yours truly. Tell me you're impressed. Yeah, guess you're not a fan. After everything that's happened, I get that logic. We're never gonna see eye to eye on this, no matter what goes down. Well, whatever. This convo sucks. I'm tagging out.
The way Frieza acting is so different than before. So I'm wondering, does the power affect him?
I am so done! You Time Patrollers are really getting on my nerves!
He certainly isn't holding back, is he? I assume you must be rather chummy for him to speak his mind so openly. But a minor tiff doesn't bring much to the table. I hope you'll forgive me if I meddle in the name of spicing things up a bit.
Dragonia Sabon, that's your cue as we discussed. Inject some bloodshed into this tableau.
Come on, Frieza! Stop tossing your minions around, dude! Can't you see it's a pointless waste of energy?
Temper, temper. I'm hardly tossing them around, as you so uncouthly put it. Serving me is the high point of their lives, I'm sure.
Yikes! You're a real piece of work.
Has the fight come to an end already? I would have thought these crystals would tip the scales more than that. Well then, it seems you still need dealing with.
These guys don't know when to quit!
You time patrollers are a hardy bunch. Stories of your exploits don't begin to do you justice. Your leader must be simply bursting with pride. Is that right, Supreme Kai of Time?
But how's Frieza didn't know about us?
I readily admit their fighting skills are top-notch. I sacrificed my soldiers for the sake of data. A difficult choice, but it will make the Frieza Force all the stronger.
Difficult, huh? I remember you being all about it!
This is getting ridiculous!
True, but using a lot of crystals wouldn't use perfect power. But pushing beyond your physical limits can be deadly no matter how you do it.
You disgust me, Frieza! Using your own troops like lab rats!
That's why I told you not to waste energy, genius! Your goons were never gonna hold their own against the Time Patrollers!
Fine, fine, don't get worked up. How about this, then? Broly shall be our guinea pig.
Dark aura. It's clearly being controlled.
I must destroy Lord Frieza's enemies!
I don't want to be here when Broly flips his lid. Gonna make myself scarce for a while.
I don't seem to be the same way. These few must be the ones pushing the buttons in Broly's head right now. Broly's power is explosive, but he's not going to hurt. From that, I assume things got better at control. He must have been running experiments on the Frieza Force all this time. I didn't know he was up to no good.
He's been using Frieza's troops as test subjects. Won't let him get away with it. He's gone too far! Stay back! Get away from Lord Frieza!
Oh, you trained them up well. You bent into your command so deliciously. return to me at once. At long last, my wish will soon come true. I can grow a few inches taller. Or perhaps even...
Every one of you!
You're the fighter. Hold on. Is that Broly up there?
All the Dragon Balls are safe within my grasp. High time we draw a curtain on this little diversion already.
Diversion? Hey, Lord Frieza, what you got in mind?
I've met my goals here with great aplomb. I may as well squash these pests before I take my leave.
When you say pests, you aren't lumping Broly in with them, are you?
Who knows? I'm not made of time, so I'll simply blast them all in a single go. But if he's lucky, he might survive.
What are you doing?
Chilai!
You bastard! Taking advantage of him like that? You're using Broly's kind heart for evil! I don't give a damn what kind of horrible things you have in mind. Just leave him alone! Get your claws off him already!
My, what a perfect tableau! Your squirming will bring me so much pleasure.
Sucks for efficiency, though. Why do you keep wasting time on this nonsense? Last time I checked, there was still plenty left to do.
All that power at your disposal, but you are so uptight. Terrifying, truly. Be that as it may, I wonder what version of reality that rift may lead. Really?
You made it back in one piece! I was worried something bad happened. Where did I end up this time? Where's Broly? Looks like you got snagged by mistake. Don't worry, though. We'll fix it. You're inside the time vault. Though I guess that doesn't clear it up much, huh? You're safe here. That's the main thing. Let's just focus on that. I know that Broly is still stuck on the other side, but we'll stop Phew and Frieza, I promise. Phew. That's right. Frieza Force has been weird since that guy crashed the party. The fighters all got super powerful, which is awesome, but some of them don't even act like they're the same person anymore.
I'm pretty darn sure it's a consequence of Phew's power. Frieza, though, something about him strikes me as kind of odd.
Yeah. How does he know so much? The changes in history, and the deal with those crystals? Is it 'cause he teamed up with Phew? Aww. We've got an evil emperor all buddy-buddy with a mad scientist? That's about the worst possible combo.
Could have sworn the Frieza Force came this way. Probably still poking around for the last Dragon Ball. It looks like we're the only ones here, though. I don't sense anyone either. You sure this is the right place, Vegeta? What do you think?
Bulma said it's right, so just shut up and search!
I've been looking, but despite searching high and low, I can't find the timeline Phew was in before now.
As soon as you kids passed your way through it, they made sure to close that rift in the time vault up tight.
It's gonna be more difficult for us to reach them now. They know we're on their trail, so their guard will be up.
For the moment, Let's get ready to move at any time. I'm not a fan of that noise.
Rescue requests. They're pouring in from Conton City. Let's get over there, quick!
Fascinating. So this is Conton City. My. Quite against all odds, you're still drawing breath. And I was certain you died in a ditch somewhere after getting thrown into that rift. Your verdant face certainly rings a bell. Siding with them was a fatal mistake.
I'm not scared of you. Hand over Broly before we make you regret it. Wait there. I'll call for backup. Huh? Why is no one answering? I don't get it.
I'm afraid they'll be of little help. It turns out your merry meddlers are busy fighting my forces elsewhere. Or out of options. Pity.
The Frieza force is raising all sorts of chaos over there. Conton City is fighting back the best they can, but still.
Some kind of time! They're trying to infiltrate the time nest at this very moment!
The time nest? We can't let them reach the time vault no matter what!
Supreme Kai of Time! We have to get in the fight!
Right. They won't touch a single scroll if I can help it. Be careful, everyone!
How did you hear that? The Supreme Kai of Time went to the time nest. She can't let those intruders get into the vault.
Sorry,
Damn it! Isn't there anything we can do to help out?
The Time Vault. It's the cornerstone of the Time Patrol. Ergo, most of their history-correcting activities are carried out within. With power like that, one could bend history to their will so easily. Truly, what a delicious job, Perk.
It can't be!
Control of the cosmos may have once sated me, but this new power has ignited a fire beneath me. Now I hunger for more, for greater. Mere galactic control has simply lost its allure, but to master time itself. Yes, I will become history's new sovereign. As the next Supreme Kai of Time, I will hold dominion over all of existence.
Master, he's going through hell so he can protect the stuff he doesn't like.
Tell me, even Robert controllers hitherto, is that a fair assessment? I would hope that you don't stop sniveling about helping your wayward friends after we've come so far together. Make of that what you will. You seem a tad conflicted at all. Just know that defying me now will put you in great peril.
How about less monologuing and more wrapping this up already?
Very well then, observe. I'll end this quick as you please.
Take this!
You've landed the nearest of scratches on me. How very proud you must be. I must admit the siege on the Time Vault is dragging on longer than I'd hoped. Defeating a god is not for the impatient, I suppose. We ought to expedite matters without delay.
Rony, do your worst!
much clearer to me now. So be it. You have earned the privilege of watching me ascend to a higher state of supremacy. Now, Few, hand over more of those crystals at once.
I've given you plenty. Way more than I ever have in a single moment. If you don't pace yourself, you're gonna end up in a world of hurt.
Are you dense? You've barely given me enough to tickle thus far. Quit your stalling or I'll take them by force!
You're the boss, Frieza. We'll do it your way, and you'll see I was right. I'll use whatever I have at my disposal, just like you said. And hey, if your body explodes, at least we learned a thing.
I applaud your sense of optimism, Few. You may rejoice. The reign of your new ruler has begun! Now, allow me to show you the true meaning of despair. Feast your eyes on my ultimate power! Your futile struggling will grant me much amusement. If memory serves, this power can be doled out to others. I believe it works like this. Away with you!
What? Look at Ball. Does it do that?
What a flawless transfer! My intuition was correct as per usual. The crystal's power is the key to strength without limit.
What do you think you're doing?
It's Goku. Wait, my father? Those forms must be from the original timeline Frieza was in. I guess when the Frieza first jumped realities, he accidentally brought him along for the ride. Isn't that Frieza over there? And I'm pretty sure those are the Dragon Balls.
You an enemy of Lord Frieza too? You're telling me you guys are saying? What the hell's going on?
Sam. I still couldn't defeat this guy. I can tell just by looking.
Tucker's already lost.
Wait, I got it! Over here, Vegeta!
What are you... Hey!
Sorry to barge in like this. Can you guys maybe buy us a little time? Down you go! We'll do the best we can, but why? Honestly, we might not hold out long. Wait, is that Chilai? What are you doing here?
Broly! Come back to us, please! I promise you don't need to fight anymore!
Broly's slowing down. Is she, like, actually getting hurt a bit?
Do you really think that your flimsy forms of friendship can rest in without control? Don't make me laugh!
Oh! The ground's cracking open! I'm gonna fall!
Careful there!
Yeah, thank you. Who are you anyway?
Sorry about the wait. I know that form! Let's go cheer! When my father fuses with Goku, that's who you get!
Let's get this started. Don't get my way! Just die! Have to help or Frieza!
Hey, Broly? When you say we get out of here while the getting's good? If you stick around, they'll hit in your head and make you fight again. You won't have a choice.
It's over! She lied!
Wait, I'm confused! You aren't on Frieza's side after all?
Just as I suspected. Which means it's about time for me to go.
Broly, are you okay?
You don't stand a chance of winning, Frieza! Give it up!
Clearly you've bested me.
Hey, what gives? You're really just throwing in the towel? Weird, even for you.
Frieza, what the hell are you up to this time?
Who knew Conton City would have such solid defenses? I feel as though I'm throwing my precious resources against a wall here. Not much sense in crushing the place underfoot if I have to waste all of my assets to pull it off. That being the case, I have decided to take my leave without delay. You would agree, would you not?
Wait! Well, I don't know what's going on, but from what I can tell, it sounds like we won't be getting back to where we came from anytime soon, right? Yeah, not until we get this figured out. Frieza threw in the towel, but it feels weird. I can't imagine those two giving up so easily. They must have some kind of backup plan, something devious.
Broly's resting up over there.
I really owe you one. The crystal's power puts a great strain on the body. We should let him rest a bit longer if we can. Frieza and his minions. The torture they're putting people through, it's unforgivable! I'll show him. I'm gonna poke under every rock in history till I find where those cowards are!
Hey, Supreme Kai of Time! There are strange movements in these scrolls. You should give them a look!
Well, what do you know? The old guy wants to help. We'll track him down. They won't give us the slip if we work together.